I love to see this. This car's about 20 years old and it's been serviced so regularly in its life that they've had to create their own page where they've drawn lines on it and then stamped it. It's just wild. Must be a good car, let's go and have a look. Right, so the car's kind of buried at the back at the moment, but there's two cars getting in the way which I just cannot ignore. I need to show you. This Lexus RCF, it's incredible. Yeah, that thing is just a thing of joy. Next one's another V8. It's a V8 theme today. Didn't mean to wheel spin that then. Oops. Out onto the open road in my Jaguar XK8. This is going to be a bit of a review, but it's not going to be a full review. This car's been out for 30 years in various forms, and there's probably a lot of videos and literature explaining what it's like. So I'm going to discuss two things in this video. First of all, what is this car like to drive? And second of all, modern classics. Should we be buying into these things now? I think there's a real argument to have something like this on your driveway. I cannot believe that it's a 20-year-old car. There's literally nowhere. You'd expect these buttons here that are plastic. Yeah, they have like a whiff of 90s Ford about them, but you'd expect them to be all worn where you've pressed it and stuff, but it just isn't. All the white sort of pictures and stuff are crisp and clear. There's no wear on the steering wheel. The leather's all in good nick. It's weird. I don't understand how a car has stayed this clean. Even if it's been looked after by the previous owner, you'd still expect, you know, life, sunshine on this to have some effect, but it just hasn't. It's a time warp. I love it. I want it. It fires up like a brand new car. So crisp and smooth. That's the aerial going down. Love it. Now, I'm not going to get technical, but this is Jaguar's 4.2 litre V8. This is a later car. The ones before this were a 4 litre, and they changed it in around 2003. But it's a lovely engine. It produces 300 horsepower, about 320 pound-feet of torque, and it'll take the car to 60 in about 6.5 seconds. Okay, we're going to leave it in sport mode. We've got a little roundabout up at the top of the hill here. We'll take it around the roundabout and then we'll stretch its legs down this 60-mile-an-hour road. See how we get on. Oh, the automatic gearbox is very good. It's so smooth. You're not really aware that it's changing gear. Okay, roundabout. Steering's quite light. Right, let's go up this hill. Hey, it strolls on this. Well up to 60 miles an hour then. Let's test the brakes. Brakes good. So yeah, it's a very competent car to drive. It's a little bit rounded off in terms of its handling, its performance, its braking. Everything is just a little bit slower to react. And that's not a criticism, far from it. It's a very relaxing car to drive. That's what Jaguar wanted this car to be, and it absolutely is that. And it looks fantastic. I wasn't a fan of the early cars. The bodywork curved in too much. It had like the side profile of a sausage, but with this it's got the more deeper front bumpers, it's got the side sills and the sort of deeper rear with the exhaust poking out the back, and it looks really good. The facelifted version, which this one is, it works better in terms of design with its wheels than the old car. It just looked a bit funny, the old one. Fuel economy, have we got any idea of fuel economy? I've got 53 miles of range. According to this, I've got just over a quarter of a tank. Average fuel consumption, 23.7 mpg. That's fine, isn't it? So yeah, if you've got a bit of money and you want to go and spend it on something predictable, like an RS3 or even a BMW M2 or something like that, why don't you have a think about a modern classic? You're going to stand out. People are going to think, that's a bit different. I didn't expect that. And I like that. I like it a lot. In fact, I think I might do something I've not done on one of these videos. I'm going to park it on the high street and I'm going to show you just how much this car stands out compared to boring things. I haven't even mentioned how much this car is. It's done exactly 48,898 miles. Crazy. Some 2,500 miles a year. And it's up for £12,990. We might actually increase the price shortly. If you've seen this video and you've seen it at £12,990, quote the video when you call us up and we might honour that price. I might get slaughtered for that claim. Cars now are very expensive. You can go into a mini showroom and easily come out with not much change from 40 grand for a mini. It might be one of the Countryman's and stuff like that. It might be the performance one, but it's still a mini, and 40 grand is a lot of money. I paid double that for a property 5 years ago. It's ludicrous. The world has gone a little bit nuts. Instead of splashing out all that money on a car that's just going to lose loads of value, it's not particularly characterful, let's be honest. I think the whole new car market is a bit confused at the moment. Why don't you go and spend a third of that money on something like this? Something like the Jaguar XK8. I think it's a really good option. A couple of things to note. Yes, the running costs are going to be higher. Tax, insurance, unless you have it on like a classic car policy with low miles, and general maintenance are obviously going to be higher. You don't have a manufacturer's warranty anymore. You can get warranties with us, and obviously the level of cover is less for an older car, but you still get some peace of mind if things go wrong. And I just think you get a lot more for your money. I think owning something like this is going to be financially a better choice than a 40 grand hatchback. And you could own this and you could buy a little shit box which you just use on a daily basis. I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, what a ridiculous suggestion, it's going to cost you 5 grand a month in repairs. Completely disagree with that. This car has been maintained so well. Yeah, things go wrong, things happen with age, but we're off to a good start. This car is well maintained, and if you're a bit handy with a spanner, you can do stuff yourself. It's not that complicated an engine. There's not as much electronics as a new car. I think things are stacking up really well for this thing.